Hey, what's up, guys? It's Darren, and I want to talk about a game I am super excited for, and that's Assassin's Creed Origins. So, Origins is a really interesting game because Ubisoft broke that annual release tradition that Assassin's Creed was kind of known for, and they took a year off last year in 2016. So, that means they had even more time to work on this game, which is awesome. And adding on to that, as I did my research, I found out that Ubisoft Montreal is the main development team working on Origins. And the last game they did was actually Black Flag, which came out way back in 2013. So they started to work on Origins right after Black Flag, meaning that they had 4 years. They had 4 years to develop this game. That's crazy. And that amount of time and work shows. It's very obvious they spent a good amount of time on this game. Not only the game looks very beautiful, but Ubisoft Montreal aims to reinvent the series actually. They want to modernize it and they want to stray away from the AC formula that the series started to show. In this video, we'll discuss what makes Origins different and the new features they're adding that makes me super excited for Assassin's Creed Origins. First off, I think the setting is just perfect for Assassin's Creed. Egypt being one of our biggest ancient civilizations, there's so much history behind it, there's so much material to work with, and it looks like it's fitting quite well with the series based off what we've seen so far. Also, not to mention that Egypt isn't really a time period we've seen for a while now, so we're definitely in for something new. Another cool change is that Origins is more like a true open world, and this goes hand in hand with the setting since Egypt isn't just one city, it's a country. So this map is going to be huge, there's going to be different cities scattered around, and there's going to be countrysides in between those cities. And what you can do now is that you can travel from city to countryside seamlessly. There's no loading screens when traveling into these different areas, just a seamless transition similar to how The Witcher 3 and Elder Scrolls open worlds work. And since Egypt is huge, Ubisoft Montreal added a way to incentivize players to explore this massive world by removing the minimap and implementing a compass instead. So think Elder Scrolls or Fallout, where there's a compass on top of the screen that shows you points of interest, but requires you to discover those areas yourself. I think this is an awesome change for the better, since again, it gives players more incentive to explore and requires player participation. Ubisoft Montreal also aims to revamp the gameplay. So instead of the animation-based system that they use in Black Flag, it's a code-driven system. I don't completely understand how this works, but basically how they explain it is that movement and the way you control your character is more fluid and responsive, unlike where in past ACs it felt super clunky and unresponsive. This change is actually really apparent in the running and climbing, as well as in the combat. So the combat is getting changed as well, and it's very different compared to the past ACs, since it's not like the Arkham-style combat, where you're locked onto one enemy and switch to the next. It's more like Dark Souls, where you're constantly dodging, strafing, and parrying. At first, I was like, this is weird, this is surprising, I don't like it, but it started to grow on me because I realized, there's going to be more thought into what you're doing, and, you're going to have to time your swings, you're going to have to time your parries, as well as study the movements that your enemy makes. While all these changes are well and good, I still have a big worry about this game because it is an Assassin's Creed game. I think most Assassin's Creed games struggle in the story department, and is usually plagued by boring and formulaic missions with no meaning. Granted, they might have gotten better in these past couple iterations, but I still worry that Origins might be the same. Perhaps AC can take some cues from modern action RPGs where they have not only interesting main quests, but engaging side quests as well. But regardless, the changes Ubisoft Montreal are making to reinvent the series makes me very, very excited for Origins, and I can't wait to play it. Assassin's Creed Origins comes out October 27th, the same day that Super Mario Odyssey and Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus comes out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It took a lot of time and research to make it, so I would appreciate it if you guys shared it with your friends and subscribe to watch more videos like this coming soon. Let me know what you guys think of Origins so far in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.